Today on CTV News at 5, the population surge stops. The regional report showing the slowdown and what's behind the halt. Plus, why a recent crash is highlighting the importance of road safety, driving around the LRT. And local events to cap off the month of May, from dancing to the ball diamond on this week's Bounce in Your Backyard. CTV News at 5 starts right now. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for being here with us. Waterloo Region's years-long population boom has nearly come to a halt. That's based on a new regional report. Officials estimate the population grew by just 90 people in 2025. The report says the slowdown is largely tied to a sharp drop in international students following federal caps on study permits. Waterloo Region saw a net decline of more than 9,000 students last year alone. Officials say the impacts are being felt more sharply here because of the region's large post-secondary population.
We didn't expect, had you asked us 10 years ago, to see the influx of students that we did have. This is somewhat of a correction of that.
At 6, CTV's Spencer Turcotte breaks down what the region plans to do with this data moving forward. As the region of Waterloo continues dealing with a water capacity crisis, officials are moving ahead with expanding water-saving programs for residents and businesses. During a special council meeting today, the region approved using an additional $400,000 to expand the number of free audits it can offer to homes and multi-residential units who want to find ways to be more water efficient. The funding will also help expand the number of cost-sharing projects the region can do with businesses that want to do a water-saving project. Council also approved reviewing the current water usage bylaw.
So this motion gives us the go-ahead to review that bylaw, probably in time for next year, to determine if we need to put another stage in between so that, if things are starting to get dicey, we can move to here without going to an all-out ban.
At 6, Colton Weens will have more on what the approvals mean for the community and where the region is at with its water consumption. 2 days after an LRT train collided with a pickup truck and derailed in Kitchener, the importance of driving safely near ion trains is being underscored. Viewer video shows the moments the crash happened along King Street West near Andrew Street Tuesday morning. The train was forced off the tracks. There were no injuries. The driver of the truck, a 41-year-old man, was charged with careless driving. The road was closed into the evening while crews worked to clear the scene. An instructor with Young Drivers of Canada says drivers need to be more cautious when driving near LRT tracks.
I think the big thing is to look around and be aware, because there's extra signage at those places. There's the tracks that can be a bit to navigate, to know your lane positioning, but it's really to be aware of what's happening around you. They are well signed.
In the next hour, we will hear from a commuter who was on the train when the crash happened. A major housing development in Cambridge is putting the value of farmland back into focus. This week, Cambridge Council voted to reject an application that would put nearly 4,000 homes on what is currently farmland just north of Hespeler. A farmer in the area is speaking out over concerns that farms are being destroyed when houses can be built elsewhere. He says the community needs to understand once farmland is lost, it's gone forever.
We need to preserve this land. If we don't take care of our soil, we cannot make a living. The soil provides the feed that we need to feed our cows, and if we don't look after it, we don't make a living.
Despite the development getting rejected by City Council, it will likely be developed at some point. And we'll turn to the forecast with CTV's Ashley Bacon. Hey, Ash, how are you?
Nah, you know what? I'm always good on a nice spring day like today.
Yeah, me too. This week has been pretty picture perfect. I don't think we can complain at all.
No, and for the folks out there who don't like the really hot summer weather, this has got to be absolutely ideal. It is sunny out, light wind, and still warm.
Yeah, today was nice. There was that slight breeze, but the sun was shining. It was Perfect.
It was indeed. What else can you say, folks? It was perfect. Let's take a look at our radar. You can see there is not a lot going on in southwestern Ontario. We are expecting relatively clear skies for the next 24 hours. So great news on that front. Right now, Leanne, still sitting at 19 degrees out there, a northerly wind at 24 kilometers an hour. So definitely a breeze out there, but feeling light. And throughout southwestern Ontario, very comfortable conditions. Goderich, the coolest part of the area, at 12 degrees. Let's take a look outside at Highway 8 in Kitchener this afternoon. And you know what's almost as good as the sunshine, Leanne? When the highway looks like that. Things are moving smoothly.
Yep, that is pretty good stuff. No traffic, calm commute. We love to see it. All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll tell you what you need to know as we do. Hespler's Got Talent is coming up next month, happening at the Waterloo Region on June 18th from 7 to 10 p.m. Bounce Radio's Angie Hill will be emceeing the event. You can grab tickets online.
Download the CTV News app and stay on top of local stories as they unfold.
We go to a dramatic scene unfolding.
Customize your feed and watch live wherever you are. ctvkitchener.ca, your home for news.
3 Kitchener schools were placed in hold and secure this afternoon after an armed robbery in the West Heights Drive and Driftwood Drive area. West Heights Drive Public School, Driftwood Park Public School, and Meadow Lane Public School were all placed in hold and secure around 1 p.m., which was lifted about an hour later. Waterloo Regional Police say they believe the victim was selling an item via a buy and sell website and met up with the suspect, who then stole it. 2 youth went after the suspect and reported to police that they pulled a gun on them. No suspect description has been shared at this time. The investigation is ongoing. OPP have charged a school bus driver north of Orangeville with stunt driving after the bus was clocked going 100 kilometers per hour in a 50 zone with children on board. Officers in Mulmer say the bus speeding was around 4 p.m. Tuesday. They pulled the vehicle over and spoke with the driver, a 56-year-old woman. In addition to the stunt driving charge, she is also charged with speeding 50 kilometers per hour over the posted limit and failing to surrender her license. Murder charges against an Ontario man accused of selling lethal substances online to people who later used them to take their own lives are expected to be withdrawn. Kenneth Law is expected to plead guilty to the lesser charges of aiding suicide when he appears in court tomorrow. He was originally scheduled to stand trial in Newmarket last month on 14 counts, each of first-degree murder and aiding suicide. His lawyer gave notice of the plea deal several weeks ago. As World Cup fever kicks up a notch, Canada is joining the U.S. and Mexico in implementing new travel measures in an effort to combat the spread of Ebola.
We are taking precautionary measures, and we are taking a regional approach because we have FIFA. I think FIFA is the key element because, as you know, people are traveling a lot during FIFA, and even if Canada still remains low risk, but we are taking all the precautionary measures, and we are aligning with the US and Mexico to have the same kind of measures.
The 3 countries say they will align their respective public health measures. In Canada, that includes a temporary ban from entry for residents from 3 African nations. People who have been affected in affected areas and do not show symptoms will have to quarantine for 21 days. There was relief for drivers at the pumps this morning as the price of gas dropped about 10 cents overnight. The price for a liter of regular gas fell to just under $1.74 at most stations. The last time the price was that low was April 24th. Dan McTagg with Canadians for Affordable Energy says the price of diesel also dropped roughly 7 cents. It has become an eye-catching part of one of the hottest shows on Crave. Still ahead on CTV News at 5, how you can get your hands on an iconic piece of clothing from heated rivalry. And here's what you need to know. KW Famous is hosting the 10th Kitchener Electronic Music Open Mic Night on Saturday. The fun starts at 6 o'clock. It's pay what you can. All donations are appreciated. Stay with us.
When you see it happen, send it to CTV News. Text 10400. From your screen to ours. Text 10400.
Another beautiful day in Waterloo Region. And you know what, Ash? I've loved seeing so many people out this week taking advantage of the conditions, biking, running, walking, spending time on the trails, and I'm sure lots of people out golfing.
Absolutely. And as we take a look outside at Shakespearean Gardens along the Avon River in Stratford, check that out, Leanne. What a beautiful day to be in Stratford. I mean, this is an absolutely picturesque view from there. Thank you, Dave Pettit, our camera operator, sending us this gorgeous shot from Stratford this afternoon. And look at that sky. No clouds in sight, just sunny conditions, a light breeze, and as Leanne said, perfect to get out and enjoy it. Now let's turn our attention to our futurecast, because there is really not a lot going on, but that's the news itself. We don't see a lot of precipitation. We don't see a lot of cloud cover. We will get a little bit of overcast through late Friday, but generally speaking, we have clear skies through most of your Friday and into your weekend. Beautiful day all over the country. Very sunny conditions on the west coast. Through the prairie provinces, we're looking at 34 in Saskatoon, 33 in Winnipeg, 29 up in Thompson, even up in Yellowknife, 17 degrees and sunny. So very warm conditions throughout most of the country here. As we move further east, we're looking at 17 and sunny in Thunder Bay, 19 in Ottawa, 18 for Montreal. A little cooler in Quebec City, just 10 degrees with a bit of cloud cover, but not too bad. And then as we head further east, things get a little bit cooler, a little bit wetter. We're seeing some rain in Halifax, Corner Brook, 11 degrees with a bit of cloud cover. St. John's, just 4 degrees. That sun trying to peek through this hour, but overall a little bit cooler. Here in southwestern Ontario, 19 for Waterloo Region, 21 for Hamilton, London, only 11 in Goderich. So a little cooler along the shorelines there. Sarnia, just 13. So it is not too bad. Very seasonal for this time of year. Now temperatures tonight, unlike last night, going down a little bit further. Last night we reached 10 degrees. Tonight we're looking at 6 degrees as our overnight low with clear conditions. If you're a stargazer, definitely the right night to get out and enjoy those beautiful conditions. Tomorrow, temperatures rising back up to 23 degrees. There's going to be a northwest wind of 30 kilometers an hour. Predominantly in the morning hours, we're expecting that wind. So if you are headed out first thing, do be aware that it could feel a little cooler just from that wind. As we turn our attention to our almanac, back in 1927, we'd reached an overnight low record of -1.1. So by comparison, even though 6 degrees is slightly lower than our seasonal temperature this time of year, not nearly as cold as it can be. And finally for us, with our first at 5 forecast for Waterloo Region, check out that weekend, Leanne. Sunny conditions through Saturday and Sunday, and 19, so perfect to round out May and start June. And to start June, similar conditions. There is a slight chance for rain on Monday, but I wouldn't worry too much. Just have an umbrella close by.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy to think we are already almost into June. Thanks, Ash. Now we'll take a look at what is trending. There's some long-awaited news to share with fans of heated rivalry. We now know when a highly coveted piece of clothing that appears in the show will go on sale.
All right, so tonight we can do the men's short form figure skating? Or?
My buddy Joe's in that program. We'll train together. You guys,
That's Hudson Williams as Shane Hollander in the romance series produced by Crave, CTV's Bell Media partner. As fans celebrated the show, many wanted to get their hands on the Team Canada fleece he's wearing. Retailer Province of Canada confirmed today pre-sales will start online next week. 10% of proceeds will go to All You Can Play, which is an organization aimed at addressing homophobia and other forms of discrimination in hockey. And on the ice, the Montreal Canadiens suffered another setback to the Carolina Hurricanes in Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Final, losing 4-0.
Getting in front of that attempt. Here's Blake with Stankoven. Score! 3-0 Carolina. It's Stankoven.
The Hurricanes scored 3 goals in less than 3 minutes late in the first period and never looked back. They added an empty netter in the third to beat the Habs 4-0. The Canadiens were held to just 18 shots, and at one point, frustrated fans in the arena were chanting, "Shoot the puck." Carolina now leads the series 3-1.
Angie Hill is here, and we are going to find out all about the good things going on in our neighborhoods. Angie, welcome back.
Well, thanks so much. And you know what? The weather has been so great, Ashley.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Okay.
I pulled in a favor from Mother Nature to end May on a high note.
Good, because we've got some baseball to play with the Kitchener Panthers. They're playing London tonight at Jack Couch Park. And if you're wondering, where is this Jack Couch Park they speak of? Well, it's at the Odd.
Oh, perfect.
Right? So it's right there at the Odd. Friday, they're on the road to Chatham. Saturday, they'll be in Guelph to face the Royals. That's at 2 in the afternoon. And then Sunday, back at home to take on Hamilton. And the first pitch will be thrown at about 2:05.
Amazing. Grab your tickets online ahead of the game. But, of course, more information can be found on the Panthers website. Now, Dancing with the Easter Steals Stars is happening soon.
It is. So that's Friday night. And I get the opportunity to host this event once again. I just love it. So we've got local celebrities. We've got Allison Burke, Daryl Waddy, Heather Campbell, Andrew Wood, Stephanie Mychuk, Mika Sadler, Darren James, and Abigail Welch. They will be competing for the coveted Easter Seals Dance Star.
Love it.
That said, it is so great because donations from this will go to support hundreds of children and youth who have physical disabilities, provide them with essential equipment to make them independent and, of course, fulfill their lives. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful event.
I'm sure the viewers at home are wondering when you're going to take a turn at that title. Okay, but we've got to talk about our Kitchener Rangers advancing to the finals. Congratulations. I mean, this is very exciting.
It is. So Sunday, that's when it's happening, 7 o'clock. The Rangers are going for the Cup, the Memorial Cup, and you can cheer them on in the Gaslight District. They're going to be having a big Rangers show party with an outdoor screen.
Fantastic. And on top of that, there's going to be watch parties all over the region. So for more information on watch parties maybe closer to home, have a look through the Rangers website. They'll list them all there on their social media as well. Now, of course, we can't go anywhere without talking about Guelph Music Fest.
So this is great. So it is the Festival Trio. So there'll be a cellist, Katie Shanker, Sadie Fields, she'll be there. She's a violinist. And the director, pianist, Ken G.
Fantastic.
So the three of them will be the festival trio, and they'll be on stage for Guelph Music Fest on Friday, and that gets underway at 7:30.
Wonderful. And it's going to be beautiful weather, so great night to get out, listen to some great music.
You betcha.
Fantastic. Where can people at home submit their events, Angie?
All right, how about we go to Bounce, 995.ca, and you'll see Bounce in your backyard. Let us know an event that's going on, and Ashley and I will try to get it on.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And another event that you could take in if you like your music loud, it's Metal Night at Maxwell's Concerts and Events on Saturday. Doors open at 7:30. You can get tickets online ahead of time.
Bounce 99.5 has the music you just can't quit. Home of Bounce Mornings with Angie Hill and Sarge. KW's Bounce 99.5. Listen on the free iHeartRadio app.
Here's the final 5 stories we're keeping an eye on today. A new report finds there are gaps in access to mental health and substance use health care in rural and remote areas. The Canadian Mental Health Association says rural residents face disproportionately high barriers to care. The report also found Indigenous peoples, women, and low-income residents experience worse mental health outcomes and higher rates of mood and anxiety disorders. Rates of drinking, smoking, and substance use disorders are also higher in rural and remote communities. A warning about the potential risk of increased human trafficking during the FIFA World Cup. A federal financial intelligence agency is advising Canadian businesses to watch for signs of money dealings that might be linked to sexual exploitation or forced labor. FinTrack provided 316 disclosures of financial intelligence in 2024 through 2025 to law enforcement agencies. The disclosures identified 538 subjects of interest and supported 26 investigations. The region of Waterloo has come up with a modular solution to a persistent childcare problem. The plan is to fill more than 175 new spaces by the end of this year at 2 modular childcare centers. The centers will be constructed off-site, then assembled at 2 Kitchener schools. The region says this helps speed up the process and gets more kids into childcare sooner.
They are full child care centers that include several classrooms for the children, office space, kitchen, full operating kitchen, washrooms, full plumbing, and they have a playground attached to them for outdoor play.
Registration for the new spaces is expected to open up soon, with the center set to open by the end of this year. Kitchener's Center in the Square has announced its seasonal lineup. In addition to a studio theater experience of concerts and 5 shows by the KW Symphony, the center is also bringing in a series of Broadway shows: Mrs. Doubtfire, A Christmas Story, Jersey Boys, Legally Blonde, and a full week of the Book of Mormon. Officials say it's a shift to offer more to a growing region and those who visit. And finally, for us, students and staff at a Kitchener High School celebrated today after raising roughly $60,000 for cancer research. It's a tradition that takes place every other year. They've been doing the Relay for Life walk since 2018. Since then, they've raised more than $400,000 for the Canadian Cancer Society. Staff say they are inspired by their students' commitment to the cause.
They just keep coming back and telling us that they feel like they want to do something to help, and this is their way of doing it. And a lot of them just said they have people close to their heart that they have either lost to cancer or that they know have cancer, and they feel like this is a way that they can make a difference. So it's amazing. They're here, they get a fun day, they make a difference, and they feel supported.
Coming up at 6, CTV's Karis Mapp will hear from a participating student who shares her experience and finds out why this hits so close to home for her. Well, an amazing initiative, amazing job by those students, and great weather for that Relay for Life as well. We'll leave it there. We're back at the top of the hour. Tony Grace has your next local news at 6. For now, over to CTV National. Have a great night. Enjoy the sunshine.